Hello, my audacious baddies. Should I call you my audacious baddies? I don't know what to call you guys. But anyway, right now I'm going to be talking to you about my spiritual beliefs. And what I'm doing right now, I don't know why I did that just now. I am working on my tarot series. It's going to be like a short style tarot series where I'm talking about each card, just the information behind each card, and just going through the Fool's journey and such. But the first thing I have to do is I'm a wash. Let me get my bearings, and I will be back with y'all. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to be talking about my spiritual beliefs because I feel like my spiritual beliefs are, I wouldn't say they're that much out there. I'm talking to this girl right now, and I told her my spiritual beliefs, and she was like, oh, wow, that's cool, you know? So I don't know. Right now, I'm splitting these cards in order for the series. Anyway. Look at this. I literally just split it up, and this is the card that came out. My spiritual beliefs are these. I do not believe I'm from this planet. I know, weird. I also have my notes right here as well. So if I'm looking over there, that's why. I don't believe I'm from this planet, to be very frank. And I feel like Earth is literally Earth is the Florida of the solar system. And I think that we have been placed here, not even placed here. I feel in my spirit, this is very sci-fi, but we, our soul beings, like, decided to come to Earth because it's basically the Florida of the solar system. And we're just stuck here. There's like a magnetic field around Earth that is keeping us on this planet. That is why we all have past lives and stuff. I don't have a past life. When I did the hypnosis thing a while ago, I did not experience a past life. There was no one around me at all. It was literally just me and my higher self, live, laugh, loving. So that's why I say I'm not from this planet, and I can say that with confidence because I had no past lives around me. Now, if you guys do a past life regression and you see not other beings, but like other souls and other things, like people say like, oh, I was a Spanish boy in the Inquisition or some shit like that, you need to get rid of it. Yes, you need to have I call it the Great Exodus, but really you're just needing to cut these beings off of you. You need to say, actually, for me, it was different. I had like a snake and fire literally cutting me away from the field of Earth, you know? And it's going to be different with each and every person because it depends on how many fucking lives you've had. Some people have had multiple lives on this earth, and you have to cut them. And sometimes you have to cut them individually, like, cut you bitch, cut you bitch, cut you motherfucker, cut you motherfucker. Other times, it's just like a one and done. It all depends on the individual. Yeah. It all depends on the individual. Now, when you're having this great exodus, there are a couple things that you also need to do that, you know, could be hard for you to deal with. One thing is to not have children. Having children is literally going to keep you stuck on this planet Earth. And I can tell just by watching my nibblings and my cousin and their lives. Because what happens to some of y'all is that y'all don't detach from your kids. And when I mean detach, I mean you make them an extension of you when they're not that. They are literally strangers. Their souls are not of you. These are strangers to you, yet you are putting your whole energy, your whole life into a stranger that you just met. Weird behavior. Don't do that shit. And I'm not saying be neglectful to your kids. Like, if you already have these fuckers around, please take care of them properly. Like, feed them, clothe them, and all that. But they're not an extension of you. They're not... What is it? They're not a mini you, okay? They're not. They are their own beings. They are their own souls. They are their own... basically human beings that you need to respect. And y'all don't do that. Y'all don't respect kids or act like y'all were a child once before. You know, in human design, you have a design date. And I believe in that design date being the day that the soul chose your body. So anytime before that, you're just a fetus. I don't care how developed you are. It's 88 days before you are born. That is when you have your design date. So how many months is that? Is that 6 months? I don't know. I'm not doing the math. But at that time, like 88 days before you're born, you are like basically fully formed. If that child dies, there's no soul in that body, you know? There's nothing in there for you to actually care about until that past time, you know? So I'm not the type of person that believes like, oh, you have a soul at conception. Oh, the day you realize your baby is here, it has a soul. It doesn't have a soul. It is literally just membranes and an empty shell of a body. And until those 88 days come along, it's just a fetus. It's nothing at that point. So that is what I believe. I do not care what religion you believe in. I don't care whether you believe in a Christian God. I don't care if you believe in Buddhism, or any of those things. I don't care if you believe in Greek gods and all the such. I care, as your spiritual teacher, that you believe in yourself. Because sometimes y'all don't believe in yourselves, and the moment that you don't believe in yourself is when you are perceptible to cult like shit. You know? It's like, God, some of y'all people like get into argument matches with individuals that literally do not matter in your entire life. Like, there's a woman I follow, what the fuck is her name? Mommy Onami. And some of the shit that she says is out of pocket, but also I take everything she says with a grain of salt, because the thing that she says does not compute half the time for me. Like, right now she's talking about feminine energy and her man, and it's like, bitch, I don't have a man. I don't want a man. So what she's saying to me means nothing to me. You know, you have to take what you need from people and leave the rest. And that's what I do to some spiritual like gurus and shit. And you also need to do that with me. If you believe that a soul or a baby has a soul at birth, that's you. I don't. But you can take some of the things I tell you and leave the fucking rest. Some of you bitches don't do that, and I really want to help you do that. Because, dear God, you guys, dear God, the conversations and the arguments I hear that there are people that are having is just so beyond me. It's like, do I believe Mommy Onami is the most powerful witch in the world? No, the fuck I don't. Because I'm standing in the fucking mirror. Like, no witch or any spiritual person has a power over you. Have you guys not seen the movie Skeleton Key? No one's shit works unless you believe them. And I don't believe half of the shit that you say. It's like, when people pray for you, the prayer is not going to work if you're not a Christian that believes in the prayer. You know? It's not going to work for you. So my goal in life right now is to, one, teach you how to get off this planet. I'm not going to say that I'm all knowing, all blah, 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 because I'm only the God of myself. I'm all knowing of what Asia's going to do in the next 5 seconds. I'm not all knowing of what your ass is going to do. So when I say to help you leave this planet, it is metaphysically help you as much as I am helping myself. So to help you get off this planet, you need to know who you are completely. You need to detach from everything on this fucking earth. And listen, if you have kids, I can help you detach from your kids in a positive way. You know, you don't got to be an asshole to your kids to detach from them. That's really the main thing, to really help people that want to get off this planet. Because some of you guys don't want to get off this planet, and that is perfectly fine. If you want to stay on Earth, stay on fucking Earth. Some of you are like, oh, well, I have a bunch of money. I have generational wealth that I want to see be used in a certain way. Okay, bitch. See it the way you want to see it. However, some of y'all want to leave this planet. I want to leave this planet. I really think that my soul literally was searching for someone who came here a long ass time ago and has not come back. And so I'm here to help them leave this planet with me. And then say fuck it all and go about my life. You know? This is a cut. Anyway, that is that. You are the answers to you. Okay? So if you feel like doing something, if you don't believe there's things that I'm saying, ask yourself the answers, okay? Ask yourself. If you don't believe me when I say shit, talk to you. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at anyone else. Be mad at you, okay? I know that there are systems out there that fuck up your day, but you don't need to stay in the system. You can say fuck the system and go about your day, you know? So that's one of the things that I want to teach y'all on my channel at the Audacious Mystics, because I feel like having an audacious life is one way to get off this planet, as well as live a better life. And sometimes a better life is not the same thing as an influencer is. Like, y'all want to be influencers so fucking much, yet y'all don't like that influencer lifestyle. Y'all don't like having strangers know your fucking name. You know, y'all don't like it to have people come up to you to be like, oh my God, I'm such a fan of yours. Oh my God. And you're just a regular schmegular person that does YouTube videos. Some of y'all don't want that. So y'all really need to ask yourselves, what do you want? Do you just want the money, or do you want the influence? And right now, I personally want the money, but I'm at a point where I need to influence y'all, because I cannot be the only one staying on this planet. Y'all need to get the fuck off too. And I think that y'all also want to leave, and y'all just don't want to admit it to yourself. Y'all think it's woo-woo. You think that Jesus, God, Buddha is the answer, and you put all of your fucking eggs in that basket, when really it is you. You are the answer. What the fuck that bitch say? Akasha. I need y'all to really listen to that over and over again, because you are the answer. And I am just here to be the teacher and to be your guide. That is it. I am not all-knowing. No one on this planet is all-knowing. I need y'all to research as well. Like, research very much so. Because half the shit, some of y'all don't know how to do critical thinking nor research. And I also want to help you do that. For example, I was looking on this guy's Patreon. And he was selling, what is it? He was selling like old PDF books for like $5 on his Patreon. And I was like, hold the fuck on. This is an old ass book. I'm going to just research this book. And you know what happened? I was able to download it for free. Granted, it was only $5, but also 1 inch forward of research, I got it for free. I'm going to need y'all to do that. I don't know whether I need to teach y'all how to do that, or whether I need to encourage you to do that. It's the same thing with Mommy Onami. And the reason why I keep on talking about her is because she's on my feed a lot, and I do follow her. I also follow Manifestation Babe, but she don't talk a lot, and I want to see a guru that doesn't have kids. I want to see a spiritual person that doesn't have kids, that isn't in a lap of luxury and privilege. Like, every time, it's not just white people, it's not just white spiritual gurus, it's it's that I can look at you and I can smell the privilege that you have. And some of you guys are not honest with yourself and your privilege. You're like, oh my God, I had to struggle. But also, my dad helped me out as well. And some spiritual gurus cannot admit that. And it irks my spirit, you guys. It just irks my spirit. Yeah. Like when Onami Omami talks about the fourth way, and she says that she's the only person that teaches the fourth way and like the Enneagram, shit like that. I know that's a falsehood. I know that's false. Because nothing is new on this planet. When I say I'm not from this planet, someone else has said it before. Someone else, what is it called? Light people, angel people. I don't fucking know. Someone has said it, but in a different shade, in a different color. Okay? I'm not new to this. I just have a different perspective on this. Okay? That's all. I'm not the first person to say that we're not from this planet and that we're aliens and that we're far off beings. I'm not the first one to say that. But there are some people on the fucking interwebs that are like, I'm the only one that can teach this. I'm the only one that believes in this. You have to pay $5, $10, $20,000 for me to help you individually to teach you this. And that's not true. That's not true. If you are really connected to your higher self will bring you the information that you need. You're just fucking lazy. You're lazy, and it's okay. You have to admit to your laziness. And the moment that you admit that you're lazy is the day that... Why am I only getting swords and cups? Oh, here are my wands. Okay. The moment that you admit that you are lazy, your higher self will be like, okay, you admit that you're lazy. Let us figure out how to stop this laziness. And I promise you, videos will start coming up. People will start coming up. Books will start coming up. Like with the fourth way, I was thinking about the fourth way. I kept on seeing the fourth way around me, blah, blah, blah. And I could have either paid for her to teach me the fourth way, or I could have just waited, and I did. And I have a whole fucking book on the fourth way by the man or person himself. And if I really want to know about it, I have a book to read it. So the Enneagram stuff, the hero's journey, any fucking shit that is out there, it's already been said before. Nothing is new. I need you wholeheartedly to research, use your critical thinking skills before spending a fucking dime on any fucking course. But in my business, I have been struggling trying to figure out whether or not I want to like do a course or something like that. Because honestly, I don't want to handhold you in certain things. I don't, because the people who I'm speaking to, they're fucking smart. I don't talk to stupid people. The people around me have some type of, I'm not saying higher learning, but they're not dumb. And I don't think I'm manifesting and calling in dumb fucking people. I don't think I am. So I think I can do or give you guys like a self-guided course, because that's how I like to do it. I am not the type of person that wants to do courses with other people or on like your timeline. I don't really like that. I like to do it on my timeline. I like to have all the information there, and when I'm free, I'll look at it. I don't want to have to meet y'all ass every fucking Wednesday. That's not the type of learner I am. And I feel like I'm manifesting other type of people like that. Like, who says you need a group of friends? These random fuckers who are going through the same thing you're going through. Sometimes you need to have aloneness. Sometimes you need to learn by yourself in a book, flipping the pages by yourself. And if you do want a community, it's called chit-chatting in the comments and creating one yourself. That's pretty much all of my spiritual beliefs in a nutshell. I really do not know how I'm going to edit this video, you guys. It is going to be me ranting, but I needed this video out, and when I post it, it's probably gonna be a clusterfuck. But I hope that you listen to this. I hope that you just have it in your ear. You're working, listening to it. And my goal and my plan is to have like 3 video type of things a week to post on here. I know I've said that so many times. I know you're like, Aisha, I don't fucking believe you. And you know, right? You're fucking right. You're right. I wouldn't believe a bitch either if they've said that and haven't done that. But right now, I can't care. You know what I mean? I can't care how you guys think or see me. I'm wearing a fucking bonnet and a fucking shirt with no bra. Do you think I give a fuck about looking pretty? No. I give a fuck about helping you guys get to know yourselves so you don't get scammed or put in a cult. I'm here to teach you how to not just buy a fucking course from a random bitch you see online before asking yourself the answers. Because you are the answer to your own problems. Not a god, not a bitch, not me. You are the fucking answer. You know you more than anyone in this fucking planet. God does not know you as much as you know you. The random angel that you worship does not know you as much as you know you. Okay? You know yourself. You are the answers to your own problems. But anyway, those are my spiritual beliefs. This is going to be a long video, I know. But it needs to be said. It needs to be put out there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Bye.